Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. Streaming has been a bit slower of late. It's been kind of tough to get to fit the streams in the schedule, as they say, but I've been faithfully keeping up the Tuesday streams, and I'm gonna make sure I keep doing that. So, let's get back to Portrait of Ruin. I am a little bit on the sleepy side, so I do apologize if I end up falling silent even more than usual. I'll try to keep the commentary going, but you know how it is. The more tired I am, the harder it is to keep any kind of conversation flow going. Oh right, the frame rate in the frame rate in the save rooms. Hey Lily, welcome to the stream, it's good to see you. Immediately falls down, that was a bit anticlimactic. Now I'm gonna have to relearn how this game even works. Oh, thanks. Jonathan just did it for me there. Oh right, there's a boss here. Come hither, yes. You know? Hey Eobardium, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Oh, wait a minute, she's charmed him. I didn't even know she could do that. Well, that didn't go so well. Okay. I always need so much time to readjust to a game after I've not played it for a little while. Well, we don't really need to fight that guy, so I'm not quite sure how to deal with this boss yet, but yeah, I'm taking way too many hits. She also moves around quite quickly. I think her walk is supposed to be kind of seductive, but it looks kind of weird. Maybe it's the heels. Can't be comfortable walking on those. Oh. Yeah, the fire definitely doesn't help much, does it? Hey, back to Murder, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you again. So, how do we free Jonathan from the charm here? Come on, Jonathan, snap out of it. Do I need to hit him? Do we need to hit the heart? Yeah, I'm gonna die again. Right, so maybe I'm approaching that battle from the wrong angle. Let me check how our equipment is looking. Yeah, his whip might be a better suit for this battle. Also, the frames are terrible in the save rooms. It's not the stream, it's actually the game. No. Okay, yeah, you can just keep spamming that attack, I don't mind. Ow, okay. Don't spam that one though, that one is a bit hard to avoid. Well, this is typical. Jonathan, come on. You don't even know her, why are you fighting for her? And now that I've armed him with a very strong whip, he's even more dangerous. I can't uncurse him with the uncurse potion either. All those healing items and I'm still dead. It seems we have reached a bit of an impasse here. Well, let's see what's in the top right of this room first. It's pretty tough. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about this boss. So this game revolves around having two characters to control. Namely, those two. But the boss charms Jonathan, so he starts fighting Charlotte, which is a problem. Because he's way more of a physical attacker. So I wonder, could I like game the system by arming Jonathan with a really weak weapon? Like I don't know how to get him out of the curse or out of the charm.
Command me.
Okay, that voice line though. I could just try to grind some levels again like I did last time. This game is definitely a lot harder than the prior Castlevanias I've played, or at least that's what it feels like. How close are we to a level up anyway? Not all that close.
Charlotte! Jonathan!
Anything to the right of here, anyway? Nothing that I can see, anyway. music here is good, at least. Maybe I just have to beat my head against this battle until I win. Like, of course, the issue would be resolved if the heart just never hits Jonathan. So maybe we just need to try winning with Charlotte alone?
Charlotte. Come hither.
I mean, she can't be charmed, so...
Temptation.
Yeah, doesn't work. She's not really into the ladies. Unfortunately, she can be hit very hard. So it's, yeah, it feels like a liability to even bring Jonathan to this battle, but alone we're not very strong. Okay, I'm gonna figure something out eventually. Let me see, how about Charlotte's equips? We actually have some good equipment we could have put on her before. The higher defense is a bit too good to pass up, so okay. Maybe I was making this battle way harder than it needs to be by not having Charlotte properly equipped. Let's try this again. Let's give this another go. I like how what comes out of her book changes depending on the story. Although, apparently, this book is very weak against her somehow, Don Quixote. I do need a tone of arms then. Nope. Get out of here, Jonathan, before you are tempted again. Get out. Okay. At least this attack works. Yeah, keep trying. Okay. Okay, maybe this battle is all about switching at the right time. Nope. Okay, I think that's the right way to do it. You can dole out the damage with Jonathan, but when she does the temptation thing, you need to switch back to Charlotte. Hey, Nervations, welcome to the stream. Nope, no temptation here. Still taking way too many hits though, but at least we're starting to figure this out. Good try, good try. Oh, I always forget about the projectile. Let's see, we only have the ground meat left. Nope. Good try. Okay, so this attempt isn't going very well, but it went a lot better than all the last ones, because I feel like now I've understood what they actually want me to do. Feels like an instant lose if Jonathan gets charmed though. Because do you need to just defeat her and to free him? Because then you have 2 enemies to deal with. That's a pretty harsh punishment, but I guess it makes sense. The game really wants you to understand that switching between the characters is the name of the game here.
Come hither.
Ow. And again, I really need to start remembering the projectile here.
Jonathan.
Yeah, you keep doing that. Some attacks I'm pretty well prepared for, but others I just can't deal with. And again, I completely forget about the projectile. I just stand there like a big dummy. I really need to be more careful. I do like the idea of this boss battle though. So you got this lady who uses her womanly wiles to tempt the male character, so you have to flip-flop back and forth between them. I was wondering if they were gonna do more, because there was an enemy in the first, in the first painting level that only attacks the male character and ignores the female character, or rather offers her a rose. So I was wondering if they would do similar stuff, and they do. It's pretty interesting. I mean, if you're gonna have 2 characters, you might as well have the world interact with them in different ways as well. Ow, and again, I got hit. Like, the timing of that attack, like, I know it's my own fault and I shouldn't blame the game, so I won't, but doesn't the timing feel difficult? She slaps the thing, and then like a moment afterwards the wind comes out. It's kind of hard to account for. Like, you feel like when she does the actual swipe feels very precise. Nope, no temptation here. What? She almost hit me there. Nope. Ooh, that almost went wrong there, because I somehow forgot how to switch. Shish. Well, she got him. Man, how long has it been since I've had this much trouble with a boss? Like, I think the last time was it the final boss of Dawn of Sorrow? That one gave me some trouble. Oh, before I forget it again, I should probably make the switch here and then actually save that so I don't have to do it every time. Well, 20 minutes in and we still haven't defeated the crazy Egyptian lady. Yeah, the timing of that is hard to deal with. Well, basically we might as well give up now. Yeah, just go ahead and end it there.
Jonathan!
Like, if this actually turns out to be too hard to do, I might actually have to do a bit of grinding. I really hope that's not the case, but... Well, if he just instantly gets charmed, there's really no point in even trying. At least that's what it feels like. 10 out of 10 would die again, yeah. That was really quite terrible. Like, the safest bet is of course to never bring Jonathan in, but then it takes such a long time to actually do any damage. As you can see, he does like 27 with the big whip, and she does like 11 with the book sword. Anyway, the lesson here is never have both of them out at once. One character at a time, whichever one it is. Only one. Yikes, the range. I actually jumped that time and still got hit. She does have a lot of health though. It's like eventually, when is she actually gonna die? Like, does she have like health in the thousands? She shouldn't even be that hard though. Not sure why I'm having so much trouble. Yeah, that time I jumped and it still hit me. Okay, I think she's wise to my tricks. She isn't doing the temptation thing anymore. Oh, no, there it is. Yeah, you always... That's kind of mean. When she hits you with the actual attack, when she hits you with the staff, the wind is basically guaranteed to hit you as well. And now we have no more health. Well, hey, we died as Jonathan that time. That was unique. Perhaps leaving it on a boss last time wasn't such a good idea. I should have just finished it when I was still in the groove. But hey, I'll win eventually. You just wait. I should remember that I basically, if she does the temptation thing and I respond in time, I actually get a free attack on her. Because the hearts do nothing to Charlotte. Yeah, keep trying. Oh. Yeah, that's what I mean. If the one attack actually hits you. If she hits you with the staff, you basically can't avoid the gale anymore, the wind. Also, she's continuing the trend of annoying bosses that laugh a lot. It's like, what do you have to laugh about? Yeah, keep trying. Oh. I feel like we're doing more damage this time at least. Now we just gotta not mess it up by taking unnecessary hits. Like that, yeah, like that. Come on, try to do the temptation thing again. Okay, we're dealing pretty consistent damage. There we go. Well, that took me more effort than I would like to admit, but here we go. So, because I don't want to talk about how embarrassingly terrible my performance was, let's talk about the game design side of that one. I really appreciate that the switching is such a fundamental part of the game. Like, you really punished very harshly for thinking you can just go through the game, just put the other character behind you and just slap repeatedly. It doesn't work that way. You really need to think about who's in front, who's in back, who's there, and whether you need to keep them around or not. I appreciate that. It adds a whole new layer of strategy. So I respect that. I also hate that I was so terrible at getting into that rhythm, but what can you do? We all have to learn. Okay, now that you... Can you please... I'm being spammed from all sides here. Ooh, it's a cube. Of course, we can't push this on our own. And neither can Charlotte, but with the two of us together... The performance on the game is still not great. I may have to... Like, it gets really bad in safe rooms, but it's not great anywhere else either. Definitely not as good as Dawn of Sorrow was. Oh, right. I said it before, but Charlotte's double jump is still adorable with the little witch broom. Okay, that's not gonna work, even when I hop from Jonathan's shoulders. No, it's not gonna work, okay. But it does work here. Her no when she gets hit is so dramatic. Like, even when it's just for like 2 damage. Like, okay, chill out. You just like, you hit your toe on a ghost. It's fine. But considering that nothing happened yet, that wasn't actually the final boss of this painting, was it? Which leads us to wonder who is. We have the power to push larger objects now, but I'm not sure where we can actually apply it. I probably saw some areas last time, but my memory is a bit fuzzy, unfortunately. Well, the best thing to do in these situations is to just thoroughly explore all the places we haven't explored yet. I really love the axe attack still. Wait, is Charlotte just fighting some enemies back there? What's she doing? Oh man, when there are a lot of enemies on screen, it does start to hurt the frames of this particular game a bit. Hey there. Well, I'm sure there are other things to explore in Dracula's castle now that we have the ability to push heavier objects, so it might be worthwhile to just backtrack a little bit and see what else there is to see. I probably should have just gone with the teleporter instead of walking back, but... yeah, we haven't actually cleared this level yet. We have defeated a boss in it, but you're supposed to be able to destroy the to defeat the painting or destroy the painting or something. Well, I guess we'll find out. Let's return to Dracula's castle for now and see where our moves can lead us now. The vacuum women. Karate vacuum maids. That's a combination of words you probably weren't expecting to hear today, but... Castlevania is a very serious and scary game about scary enemies. Yes. True horror. This is the epitome of horror games. Speaking of weird, you know the last game I played took place in 2035? Like in the future? Can you even imagine a Castlevania game taking place in the future? Also, there are goblins with snipers here. So, that constitutes as weird, probably. Anyway, let's try to get through this. This is a dangerous area. Oh, have I not explored up here? I have not. Okay, I might as well have a quick look then. Yeah, the universe is very strange. Like, if you check the enemies that appear in Dracula's castle, I've mentioned this before in the Aria of Sorrow stream, I think. It's stuff from lots of different mythologies. Like, you'd think it's mostly from, like, it's Dracula, right? And the Belmonts are Catholic, so it's, you know, mostly European mythology. But then there's stuff from Greek mythology and all sorts of stuff that really wouldn't fit, or that you wouldn't expect to fit anyway. He looked like he wanted to hit me there, but he decided not to. Ow. Hey Invader Tech, welcome to the stream. And welcome back to the adventures of M. Oh, they put this one in Smash? Good on them, because it's very, very catchy. Goggles. What are these for? They didn't remix it, they just put it in like it is now? Huh. Well, I mean, it's fine as it is. So I don't really mind, but at the same time it is kind of a shame. It's always fun to have remixes and rearrangements just to see what a new artist can do with the original piece. You know how it is. That enemy is a lot less scary than it looks. This is a song you wanted in Smash? Well, it's a good thing it got in. I should be able to explore more up here, but I don't want to die, so I want to quickly retreat to a save point if possible. Jail of Jewel, huh? I mean, it does have treasure-like backgrounds. Considering this is a DS game, they really did put a lot of effort into the detail of the backgrounds, didn't they? There's such great artistry to these games. Like some of the sprites, they're not that big, but there's a lot of detail compiled in them. Like I spent basically half of last stream gushing about the character animations, particularly the main characters. Like, look at little things like when you duck down and how the cape follows a while after. That's a kind of, you could easily just draw the cape downward immediately and save time, but they really wanted to spend the effort. And of course, there's tons of charm to all of Charlotte's animations as well. But I think I've gushed about that enough. At least for this stream. We'll plan in half an hour of gushing for next stream as well. But hey, I defeated the boss in the end. And it only took me like half an hour too. So, let's explore this new area. So these guys, the Yukobaks, those are I'm pretty sure those are a Japanese thing. So yeah, there's a combination of lore and creatures and monsters from so many different sources that apparently Dracula can call upon. Mind boost. Boost mind temporarily. Useful for exams and such. Back when Konami cared about making games. Yep, those were the days. Ooh, a trap. I mean, it was... When you think about it, this was a trap, but the chest, the mimic, was also a trap. So I got double trapped.
I see you.
It's a trap! Yes. Oh wow, this is a treacherous room, isn't it? But it's also treacherous, considering all the gold on the ground. Oh, it's a boomerang, bro. As you know, there is no scarier thing than a skeleton wielding boomerangs. There is a lot left to explore here, isn't there? I'm surprised it didn't go this way. And another teleporter too, very nice. Excuse me while I take a moment to dance to the music. I'm allowed at least 10 minutes of this per stream, right? Okay, so... Oh right, we might as well check back with the ghost guy if he has any more quests for us as well. It mostly seems to function as a hub, yeah, although there is still a lot to do.
How are things?
Oh wow, he actually has a lot of
Care to try?
there's actually a lot of things to do right now.
Care to try? I'm counting. Care to try? This is your training. Care to try? This is your train. Care to try? I'm counting on you.
Wait a minute, so some of these are just, you know, kill 10 of insert enemy here, but what's this? Right, down, left, right, Y. Right, down, left, right, Y. I don't see it.
You're back.
Right, down, left, right, Y. Right. Shut up. So, right, down.
Charlotte!
Jonathan!
Charlotte! You're back.
They did bring back the whip spinning, yes. It's not the same game without it, after all.
Jonathan!
I'm not sure whether I'm doing it incorrectly or... Right, down, left, right, Y, right?
Charlotte! Jonathan!
Wait, I think I might be pressing the wrong button, actually.
You're back. You're back.
Right, down, left, right, Y. Right, down, left, right. I have no idea what I did differently. But sure.
You're back. Well done.
This is a nice one. Go and come back when you've been cursed. Welp. Need a good amount of... Oh, I see. Maybe it wasn't quite full, and that's why I wasn't able to do it.
I'll make you a deal. Thank you.
Well, it's all good. So what else was there?
You're back.
Yeah, it does look like a fighting game command. So defeat the Grey Ghost, Hill Guards, I don't know what hill guards are. And come back when you've been cursed. I mean, I guess. Are there any cursing enemies here? Those commands were also a thing in Circle of the Moon. Right, I had a lot of trouble with them that time too, remember? The last stream. Those, well... I didn't do very well. Oh, hey! You got up here somehow. Oh! Well, we found the hill guards they were talking about. Speak of the devil, huh? Might as well just complete that quest right now. I feel like I'm playing an RPG, grinding on this one enemy. This is just like one of my Japanese animes. And just like with the many of the previous games, I really appreciate how enemies just explode when they die. Come on, this should be the last one, right? Dutchman doesn't now know how to count, apparently. I mean, I'm pretty sure I killed 10 of them there, right? Oh hey, it's Lilith. Excuse me, what? There are a lot more voice clips in this game. I'm almost sure I killed at least 10 of those, so let's head back to Fedora Ghostman for a bit. Alright. Hey, Ghost Man. How's your fedora? Tips hat, milady.
You're back. Well done.
Whip skill 2. I don't know what that does, but okay. So if we find an enemy that can curse us, we should try to go back to him. It's almost like a challenge, right? Get cursed and then return to the room before the curse runs out. Normally you'd want the curse to go away as quickly as possible, but this sounds like a situation in which you'd actually want the curse to last for a little while. Anyway, I wonder what else is up here. There's lots more to explore, clearly. I wonder how many quests are gonna be like that, though. Just defeat this amount of this enemy. It's not... I mean, it's fine if it's just 10, but I hope it isn't gonna get crazy. Don't even know what these flying things are. They're called larvae, but larvae of what? I mean, larva is just like a baby insect, right? Or is my biology that bad? Maybe I need to go back to school. Oh, these guys, they were in Symphony. Spittlebone, right. Interesting name. Oh, right, it's the Invisible Man. And these guys are still not as scary as they used to be. I remember really dreading the armor guys in the last 2 games, but... Knee strike. A jumping knee strike inspired by legendary martial artists. I see. Just have to make sure the Invisible Man wasn't still around, being his sneaky invisible self. Ah, I saw it. I felt it. I felt the Castlevania feelings. Okay, that's enough dancing. MP max up, nice! I'm really happy this game has permanent upgrades again, although they seem to be pretty rare. Just feels good to collect them. They seem to be rather well hidden, which I appreciate. I'm guessing that was the consequence of the clashing design philosophy with, on the one hand, you want players to get more skill, but you also want to reward exploration. The problem being that the exploration could replace the skill. So, to counterbalance it, you hide the upgrades really, really well, instead of just having dozens of them around the place. I guess I can respect that decision. We'll see how well it works on the long term, though. Also, this music is also very great, by the way. I really like this one. Alright, let's head back to that big room once more, because there was a transition to another area. And there's something up there as well, so... there is still plenty left to see, before we have to go back into the Egypt painting and see what else is there.
Charlotte! Jonathan!
Nebula. You just pick up a nebula. And what is it? Ooh, a chain that binds and destroys evil. Ooh, Ooh, look at that. Look at the animation. Look at the way it flows. That's neato. I like that a lot. Good range. Good attack power. It's not that fast though. But I guess you have to sacrifice one variable at least. You can't have a weapon that's great in every regard. It will be a bit unbalanced. Alright, new area. Oh, so lonely. That's what she says, okay. That's a sad thing to say upon death, even for a demon. Ooh, it actually doesn't follow them? It follows them! Awesome. I like this whip a lot. Well, I found my new favorite weapon in this game, at least. Yeah, like you mentioned, Dracula's Castle does serve mostly as a hub world, but there's a lot to explore within it, as you can see. It's not just a hub world. There's definitely more to it in terms of challenge than, say, Peach's Castle, I guess. That's a hub world that offers, yeah, well, it's not without any challenge at all, but it really exists mostly to tie everything together, you know? This is a very big room. I assume this is the room where they actually wanted me to get the achievement or quest for destroying the hill guards. I just spammed that one enemy in that one room like a fool. Okay. The following is nice, but not always reliable, depending on your angle. It's over, Hill Guard. I have the high ground. Skeleton flail, more like skeleton fail. I think I made that joke before, I'm sorry. You can call it what you want, but that just looks like a bulldog with wings. Another area. Oh, this is how it connects together, I see. Hi. At least you're polite about it. Enemies these days won't even announce their presence to you so you can whip them. So it's good to see some enemies that still have manners. Ah. I see.
Charlotte. Jonathan.
So this is how it connects together, and this is also where we fought that horrifying half of a demon. I remember it unsettled me quite a bit. Anyway, we are exploring a lot, but I don't feel we've made much in the way of story progress. We haven't even seen a hilarious cutscene yet. On the one hand, that's a bit of a relief, because reading the text always tires me out a bit, but it doesn't actually stay gone, so you have to push it every time. It could get a bit annoying on repeat visits, but it's fine for now. The vacuum cleaner always makes me laugh. It's great. Like, it's, oh, you're in Dracula's spooky castle, so you have a vacuum cleaner in the shape of a skull. It's more cute than scary, really. Okay, and this is where it connects back, and with the teleporter as well. Clear enough, let's return to that large room and explore the rest of it then. Now that we know how this connects back to the other side. I like the little curtsy they do on introduction too. Very polite. What did you drop there? Oh, a pudding bucket, okay. Those are two words I didn't expect to see in a single line today, but there you go. Pudding bucket. Oh hey, it's the skeleton fail again. Right, it's the winged bulldog again. He collapsed under the weight of his own mistakes. That mimic thought that could fool me, but... I mean, are there even any real chests that look like that? HP max up, nice! That's what we like to see. Once again, my thorough exploration is thoroughly rewarded.
Charlotte! Jonathan! Charlotte! Jonathan!
It's actually better to have them have the high ground with this whip. It seems much better at getting the target from below than from above. That's something to keep in mind. Okay, where does this lead? Even more room. Yes, I'm sure you do. You haven't experienced true horror until a goblin with a sniper rifle has assaulted you. Oh, Tome of Arms? But where's the Tome of Legs? Ooh, no. 3 weapons come out. I like that. Sonic. We have picked up a lot of equips, haven't we? We ought to check those out in a bit. Another level up for me. Let's explore this whole room before we actually go in any doors. This weapon just wrecks house. I like it a lot. Those scrolls are interesting. I wonder if they're gonna be of good use during some of the boss battles. Alright, the entire room has been explored. I guess I'll go left first, because it feels like this should tie back to the familiar areas. Then again, the path on the right should too, so... I basically just pick one. And then I try to justify it after the fact. As we all do when it really comes down to it. His head came off. Oh, the skeleton gunmen. I remember those as well. I'm definitely seeing some familiar faces returning from Symphony that we haven't seen for several games, and even console generations. Unless I missed them or forgot about them, which is entirely possible. I do really like their attack, the way it bounces around the room. It must have been pretty tough to program that. At least it would be tough for me. Oh, a sequin dress. I'm guessing that's for Charlotte here. Although if Jonathan wants to wear it, I won't judge. It's a minor stat boost in total, but it's gonna take a lot away from mind in favor of attack, defense, and strength. I'm particularly partial to defense, so I'll use it for now. Alright, so that was basically just to find some good equipment. Let's go to the right now.
Charlotte.
Can you fit yourself in here, Charlotte?
Jonathan. Jonathan. Charlotte. Jonathan.
Well, apparently not yet at least. The Sorrow games definitely taught me to be more inclined to kill enemies. Like, I keep thinking maybe a soul will come out, but of course the souls aren't in this game. We aren't Soma anymore. I kind of miss the little fella. He was even more anime than these guys. I like how he just stood there and didn't even defend himself. Bit slow on the uptake, isn't he? Oh, actually...
Charlotte.
Filthy cow.
I knew it! They respond differently to Charlotte.
Filthy cow.
Jonathan.
I'll play with you.
So the succubus type enemies only like Jonathan. They don't like Charlotte at all. To the point that they call her a cow, which is of course the very worst insult. That's hilarious. Like, I was just thinking, wait, they probably say something different to Charlotte, and they did. But I wasn't expecting the level of insult that got thrown at me there. Oh yeah, that save point lag though. So we have found another painting. I wonder if I actually was supposed to do this one first and then the one in to the right of here, because this one is actually way closer to the left one. Well, let's check it out. What is this? Looks like a circus tent. It is a circus. You know, I was half joking when I said it looks like a circus tent, but apparently I was right on the money. Nation of fools, huh? Well, it's not just a circus, it's also an abandoned town, apparently. I like this weapon, I can be lazy with it. I can attack enemies while scratching my nose and not worry about accuracy at all. Oh, the killer clown, I was wondering if you'd make a return. It's a shame I can't use your power in this one. I was so fond of the attack you got from the killer clown soul. At least it doesn't make a loud screaming noise when it dies in this one. An odd place for a statue of the Virgin Mary. It is. Is that the first time they've actually straight up called it the Virgin Mary, though? Because in several of the last games, the save point was like a nondescript sacred statue. Okay, something funky is going on around here. It's a bit sideways, isn't it? I like the music here, though. The atmosphere is very fascinating. A circus in an abandoned town. Okay, this one is a bit suspicious, but sure. I don't know, it just seemed kind of weird how it was positioned here, but sure. I mean, this level is gonna make me dizzy, I can feel that already. What's that? Moon brooch. Oh, knife throwing experts. The sound effects, though. Okay, I really like this level. This is really not what you'd expect out of a Castlevania game, but I welcome the distinctive scenery. Don't really know where to go first, though, so just keep running in one direction until stuff happens. I don't like the feeling. Okay, so that's how this connects back, at least. It's clear enough. Oh, the knife throwers are back. You could say they're a cut above the rest. That wasn't a great one. I really need to work on my pun game. I wonder if gravity will change for me as well, or if it's just gonna do the level and not actually change my gravity at all. This is a very vertical level, isn't it? I mean, I guess it would be horizontal if it wasn't flipped, but... No more Killer Clown. All that for a plate of corn soup? That's what we faced the burning skulls for? Okay then. Worth it. A fedora. Well, there it is. Can Jonathan Milady now wear a fashionable hat that just feels right with a whip? Okay then. Interesting. We had to try all the moves we have at our disposal. It's boring to just keep spamming the axe after all. As much of a Castlevania classic as it may be. So many things to try. That's a lot of Fleeman, by the way. Ow. Well, hey. It knocked me down to the rotten durian, so I guess it was worth it, maybe. Yeah, the problem with this move is that it doesn't really have much verticality. It's purely horizontal, and at this level, well, you can see how that's a problem. Let me try something else. Yeah, let's just stick with the axe here. How about offensive form? Oh, that's actually just a state where you become stronger. Interesting. Clown shirt. Yes, that'll look good on you, Jonathan. Summon an erupting volcano. That sounds powerful. Oh, does this thing go around in a big circle? It looks like it. I'm so happy I have this whip. Can you imagine how hard this would be if the whip didn't actually aim for me? Okay, I'm not sure if the offensive form is all that useful to us in this situation. I mean, it basically just makes us stronger, but doesn't really change anything about the way we play or fight. So, Spiked boots, huh? Yeah, we're going through our potions pretty quickly. Oh, nice work. Charlotte, you always have my back. I think I left a weapon there accidentally. Whoops. I think having an AI companion that follows and basically follows your lead is pretty interesting. They compensate for, you know, it would be really annoying if they could get killed, so instead them getting hit reduces your MP instead, which I think is a good compromise. Though it may eventually frustrate me a lot, who knows. Yeah, it looks like this is just going around in a big circle, which is fine. So that means we'll have to go around once more in a little bit and check all the little doors we haven't gone in. Because we did leave a few, especially at the top. We left a few doors unexplored. Perhaps there's a way into the middle and that's where the boss awaits or something? That would kind of make sense. Alright, it's one of those wheels. How to get that? Let me take a quick step back. Because I want that pickup, whatever it is. A silk hat. Well, I doubt it will give us much in the way of protection, but... Huh. It's actually better in terms of defense than what we have now. The hat of a true aristocrat, of course. Also, I definitely wasn't about to say Aristocat because I've watched the Disney movie too many times. Also, look at the way they die. Very dramatic. So yeah, basically how this works is that the middle is always the center of gravity, right? So up is always pointing towards the middle. That's the idea I'm getting here. Because this is normally upright and all, well, that's basically what I concluded from how the level looks. I'm guessing you can go into the middle from here and from down there, from up there as well. Save point. I would really like to have another warp as well. Being able to switch from the top to the bottom and back would be very nice. Right, and this will lead us back to the left side, I'm guessing. Yep. What is that? Is that a skull attached to a ribcage? hanging from a hand at the top of the ceiling. Okay. Well, they're getting more creative with these skeleton setups, at least. Hanged bones.
Charlotte!
Jonathan!
There was something else to explore to the left of there, so I'll have to go back up for a bit. As difficult as it was, that last boss battle definitely has me excited to see what other things they'll have us use the switching for. Ah, perfect. Okay. But there's some stuff more to explore to the left, so we're gonna do that first. And then we're gonna go... Well, I'm not sure if we should start at the bottom or the top to go into the middle area. I'm guessing you'll have to do both eventually. Right, so this room has a bit more to explore. I feel like the clown keeps saying something and I keep talking through it because it's a clown and I don't want to hear him. It's not intentional. I should try to listen for what he says.
Let's play!
Let's play.
Let's play! Charlotte!
I want to see if he was. I wanted to see if he would say something differently to Charlotte, but
I see you!
he died.
Jonathan!
Grenade. The holy hand grenade? Well, hey, we were missing that one, so it's good to have it. Right, so now we're going to that little hallway up there in the middle left side and see what's to the right of there, and then we're going to try and travel into the middle of whatever this place is. Then again, we could also check the area to the right once more. It doesn't really matter what we do first, as long as we do it. This is still a weirdly placed save point, though. Okay, so what's to the right of here? Fleamen. Hunt down the fleamen. When I explore this whole room, I don't understand why the fleamen specifically drop the fedora, though. They don't actually wear it, do they? Or am I not looking at their sprite correctly? HP max up, nice. Wait, so is there a path into the middle from all sides? I guess there might be then. That's interesting. Okay, that guy looked really scary, but then he just sort of died, so He's not that scary, I guess. I wonder if it matters from which angle you approach this room. Mom spaghetti, okay then. Basta. Why are we finding all these Italian dishes? Alright, and that's how you fall back to the middle and get back here. So basically you can approach the middle from any area you like. Interesting. I like this area. The design is very different from what we've seen so far. I'm certain there's more tricks to it. After all, it is a circus. A haunted circus. So let's keep going and explore the middle a bit more. And then take the exit to the right so we can explore more of that area as well. That's the plan. Look at Charlotte just picking fights on her own. Feisty gal. Ooh. I can see why you'd rather approach from the left though, because this is hard to climb up. It's not impossible, but it is rough. Yeah, this is pretty challenging. We got up in the end though. And if we need healing, we can just eat a delicious plate of spaghetti. Medusa heads coming from the top and bottom. Now that's a new one, isn't it? Just keep running. Sonic. No knives allowed here. At least not if you're gonna throw them. I love the sound effects when they poof into nothingness. And B max up, very nice. It's so thrilling to find permanent upgrades again. I really missed that, to be honest. Anyway, I'm glad to be making solid progress again. I gotta say, I was worried for a bit when we were stuck at that boss for so long. Of course, I should have just figured out how it worked from the beginning, but hey, hindsight is 2020. HP max up. Well, 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 well. They're being a lot more generous with the things than I thought initially. Well, that does it for the outer areas, except the top one, so let's... Let's head back up for a spell and see what else we can find when we return to the center and go up from there. And not get hit repeatedly by pendulums. Ow. Right into the fire. Last time I could just walk through by holding right, but it's not that easy on the way back, is it? Anyway, so that leaves the area at the top here. Or does it? Maybe we do actually need to approach it from the top to get the... What is that, a cogwheel? Interesting. Oh no, we don't actually have to approach... We do! We do have to approach it from that side. Well, let's head back down to the teleporter then and make this as quick as possible. And hit literally every pendulum on the way down. Alright, let's make another save, because I don't trust myself not to die on the way there. I didn't expect it to jump over. That was surprising. Wait a minute, did I just... I was worried that I had locked myself down here, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Because we actually need to go left here to get to the teleporter, obviously. I just went in the wrong direction, as one does. Oh no, I actually went there because I wanted the save point. I remember now. It wasn't just a mistake. Honest. Right, so now we explore the top of this place. You know, for a killer clown, he doesn't sound that scary. And B max up.
Let's play! Charlotte!
Jonathan!
Ah, it's mirrored, isn't it? Same as at the bottom here. And there should also be a save point somewhere nearby here. Or maybe not. Well, let's head down there then. Ow. Critical art. Use your weapon's critical move with the right Y. Okay, cool. Save point. Feels like a boss is incoming here. Yep, there is. I can see the door. Teleporter and save point. You know what time it is. It's boss time. It's time to have another enemy I'm gonna take half an hour to defeat. Well, let's not make too many assumptions. Let's just try to fight it and see what happens. cog, right. Oh, it's this thing. Legion. It's kind of horrific, but... Ow, okay, yes, I need to be careful of that. I might have to use my secret weapon, Spaghetti, if he sneaks up. Ow. Okay, this boss isn't too hard, but I'm taking far too many hits. Just need to be careful how the little things look. You want to help out at all, Charlotte? Feel free. Okay, it has no more corpses to... Oh, it actually has corpses at the top left still. There you go, thank you for your help. Okay, it's getting more aggressive now. Yeah, I really need to switch out that thing and get the axe back in here. Okay, it's not that hard to avoid when you're just paying proper attention, but... This attack is pretty hard because of how fast it is. Extra strong for the vampire hunter with a busy night ahead. I like the silly description. Okay, we gotta be extra careful now. Yeah, this attack is the only one I'm really worried about, honestly. Though this one can be bad too if you're not paying attention. Well, almost went a bit too far there. Okay, I actually took a hit that time and we're very... A bucket full of pudding. Don't worry, the bucket is new. What about the pudding? Of course it has... Okay, there we go. I was about to whine about the amount of HP it has, but it honestly wasn't too bad. Okay, that was very cool. So what next? It feels like we did everything we could in this painting, but... Excuse me, what? Okay, I got it. So we can't just use the cog, so I wonder where we need to put it. Oh hey, the happy circus music is back. So, that means this place is entirely explored, right? I don't see any other places we could go right now. Not in this area, anyway. Unless I'm missing something. Also, 340%. Maybe the cog needs to be used somewhere else? It says it's for the clock tower, so maybe we need to go to the clock tower? Alright, well, let's leave the painting then, because I really don't see what else we could do here right now. A diamond card, huh? Very cool. Not sure what I can use it for, but it's very cool nonetheless. Well, that means we're done here, but not really, are we? I mean, we haven't actually defeated the... I'm going off of the assumption that all paintings work the same, where you need to defeat a certain boss to seal the painting or like stop the castle from drawing power from it. That moment when you're staging an ambush, but they're on the wrong side. Just very awkward for everyone involved. Okay, well, that leaves a small area up here left to explore, but we may also have to return to the clock tower to see what we can do with that cog. Wait, I say return, but have we actually been to the clock tower at all? We've been in so many clock towers in this franchise, I honestly am not sure. I don't think we've been in one in this game yet. Nice, another level up. Ah, right, we were here before and couldn't do anything about it. Okay, so let's see. We could check out the big room to the right of here once more. I'm not sure if I could actually get through that or not. Filthy cow. Right, did we ever go to the top right of here? We did not, and we could.
Jonathan!
No vacuuming here, ladies. Oh, it leads back to here, huh? Oh hey, it's another bulldog.
Charlotte!
Jonathan!
Is this gonna stay permanent? Let me check real quick. It is, good. So that opens another new area. Tower of Death, okay. No chill. We're right into the Tower of Death. The background is nice and yellow though. It doesn't feel that intimidating yet. Oh, rotating platforms. And a teleporter. Very good, and right before us is another boss door, huh? Well, might as well walk right in and face death. A cutscene, what is this? Exclamation points. I've grown tired of waiting. Show yourself, vampire. I mean, she's right there, Jonathan. Look. Watch your tongue, mortal. I held back with my father present, but here you're as good as dead. I find it strange you'd come here alone. Well, it simplifies things. I alone will take care of you. I'll tear you apart, limb by limb, then wring all the blood from your bodies. The what now? So she calls out the names of her attacks. How very anime. Yeah, sacred something. Yeah, we get it. Wind. Well, if you keep spamming that, you're gonna die. You know that, right? Okay, maybe not. I spoke too soon. I got cocky and I paid for it. Served al dente, of course.
It's hopeless. It's hopeless. Hurricane! Secret Spurious Wave! Please observe!
Please observe. Save me, spaghetti. Kind of hard to tell what she's doing from off screen. Come on. She has a lot of health though, doesn't she? It doesn't help that my attacks aren't that good against her. How about that? Her attacks are actually better. Ow. It's hard to tell whenever you're getting close, or if you're even ever... Yeah, her attacks are a bit better, actually.
Please observe. Zone.
Did I get her? What happened to me? You're finished! Exclamation points. My head. Are you alright, sister? I'm fine, Loretta. You were warned not to leave the painting. You may scold me later. These two are a threat to father. We must take care of them now. No, for now we return. Hear me, both of you. If you continue to oppose father, we will show you no mercy. Oppose us and we will kill you. What's this? It's like a locker. There's a photo inside. Oh, he's their father. Fedora man. This is Wind. And those two vampire girls, what does it mean? You should go ask him about it. So basically, yeah, he is their father. I actually got startled for real there because I thought I just killed accidentally. I keep almost killing myself here because I want to get to the save point. Yeesh. That was like 3 consecutive heart attacks due to my own clumsiness. So yeah, basically, Wind is the father of these girls then? Or at least he's related somehow. Indeed. Ah, so that's what the cog is for. We can get through now. Let's go. Okay, this looks very fun and all that, but let's go back to Wind first to have a little chat about the secrets he's been keeping from us. Wow, that lag though. Wind! What's the meaning of this? Look at this photo. Exclamation points. You owe us an explanation. Dot. Ah, indeed I do. Let me tell you my real name. It's Eric Lecard. Like, if you could see my facial expression right now. Like, I'm not exactly an expert. Like, sometimes people do the thing with anagrams and I don't pick it up right away, but for a moment there I was like almost sure that it was Dracula, but we are missing a U, right? Or am I even dumber than I thought I was? The fancy twist means nothing. I guess it doesn't because I don't know who this is. I'm guessing he might have meant something if I had played another game first. I thought they were doing like a thing with Dracula, but I guess not. You don't mean the man who fought by my father? Yes, John was my best friend. Then what's your relationship with the two girls in the photo? They are my daughters. That's what I thought. Hold on a sec, aren't they Browner's daughters? Browner lost his real daughters in World War I. His anger and grief awakened his hidden power, which he used to become. Eric, you're a ghost. You need better grammar. Which he used to become a vampire. So his daughters, he believes the daughters he lost in the war were reborn as my daughters. So he kind of just stole them from you? Yes. His daughters were his life. Now that he has them back, he wants to punish the humans whose war has ruined his life. I see, that's why the whip started acting up in front of those two. It's because they carry the blood of the Card family. Of course, the vampire killer. Eric, if you fought by Jonathan's father, then you must know how to unlock the vampire killer's power. Yes, I do know, but if you know, then tell me, what should I do? In order for the Morris family to use the vampire killer, you need the power of the Lacard family. But I can't help you, and of course now that my daughters have been turned to vampires. So in the end, the whip is useless. I guess my being its heir is just the emptiest, most meaningless title of all. I was forbidden to tell you this, but I think the time has come. The reason your father died, I know why he died. They say he was mortally wounded when he stopped Dracula's resurrection. Even I know that was the cause. You're wrong. For one who is not of the Belmont family to use the true power of the vampire killer, they must give up a part of their own life. That's why my family acts as the power's key, so that it can only be used when truly necessary. John used the whip too much. So what are you saying? You mean my father died because of this whip? Exactly, which is why he didn't want to teach you how to use it. He wanted you to develop the strength to survive without using the whip. No matter how much you might hate him for doing that, in the end he was only looking out for you. You may not yet wield your whip like a Belmont, but that power can be yours. I know that John had his reasons. Father. I knew there was a reason. Aren't you glad, Jonathan? I just don't get it. He just explained it. Why did the Belmonts give this thing to the Morris family? If not for this, we would have been spared so much pain. Because the Belmonts cannot touch the whip now, it is predicted that Dracula will be revived in year 1999. I've heard that the Belmonts must not touch the vampire killer until then. But others have appeared to revive Dracula in the meantime. Somebody has to stand up and stop them. And only the Morris family is able to do that. Oh, well then. At least I finally know the truth about my father and the whip. Still, are you okay with this? This job that we have to do is gonna end up hurting your own daughters. I wonder if there's a chance we can save those two if we use some kind of purification spell. The chances are very slim, you should know that. Even I never knew how to do it. I appreciate your sentiments, but I am resigned to their fate. I see. Forgive us, Jonathan, for placing this burden upon you. No problem, I'll just do what I can. And if you've accepted it, so do I. Let's go, Charlotte. Right. Whew, that was quite the cutscene, wasn't it? My voice is about to implode. Right, so he's the spearman who goes to kill Dracula in Castlevania Bloodlines with John Morris, who is Jonathan's dad. Okay, got it. I was just kind of playing the yes games in order. Maybe I should have played Bloodlines. Maybe I should play it in the future. What do you think? I'm not opposed to the idea of trying it.
I'll make you a deal. Thank you.
Whoops. That guy must be thinking, what are they doing?
Jonathan!
You're back. Care to try? This is your training. You're back. Excellent.
Rocket Slash.
Care to try? This is your training.
Let's see what else. Let's see, enter this command. Up, left, down, right, Y. Oh, this is a really good one, actually. A healing spell for Charlotte would be nice to have.
I'm counting on you.
Up, left, down, right, Y. Okay, you actually need to be really fast about it. I don't think I could ever reliably pull them off.
You're back. Excellent.
Wow, is he seriously gonna do this to us as well?
This is your training. Care to try? I'm counting on you.
Do we have 3 non-items already? So we have a nun's habit. But that's about it. I wonder if the locket will have to be equipped for certain situations. Maybe to convince the daughters that the demon, that the vampire guy is not their father. So we'll need a nun dress, then, and a nun shoes. We'll keep it in mind, I guess. Gonna be a while before we get that healing spell, then. Right, so what next? Should we go back to the area on the top right where we found the locket? I think we're gonna do that, but first I'm gonna return to this very start for just a little bit because there's a part we haven't explored up there yet. I wonder if we can reach it now.
Charlotte!
Jonathan!
Not quite, I guess. Nope, not gonna happen. Not yet, anyway. But at least we know that now. Well, let's head back to the teleporter and see what else we can do. In the area to the top right. The Tower of Death. Yeah, we'll have to convince the daughters that that Browner, what's the vampire guy's name? Is not in fact, it's not in fact their father, but yeah, he's a fraud. That fire was so hot it knocked me backwards out of the room.
Charlotte!
Wait, did I just get myself stuck here? Okay, I guess I didn't. I was about to panic there. Here we go, that's fortunate. We survived. It's interesting that we already got the necessary cog item before we even got here. I wonder if it plays a different cutscene if you don't have it. We don't really have anything like the Puppet Master's soul, so we can't get through here. At least I don't think we can. Yeah, I don't see anything that could make us like pass through these small gaps either. Is there something that grants immunity to fire, perhaps? That doesn't seem to be able to blow out the fire. Was worth a try anyway. We probably need to approach it from the other side, perhaps by going through the clock tower area where we put in the cog. That's what I'd assume right now, so let's go back and go there. Might as well save while we're at it. Right, this is where we fought the Stella. The Stella. We fought Stella there. Okay, so what is this then?
Jonathan!
I don't know if I caused that or if it was just an accident, but we probably need to try to keep it alive or unbroken at least.
Charlotte!
Whoops.
Jonathan!
Charlotte!
Well, that didn't go quite as planned, did it?
Jonathan!
Charlotte!
And we have to walk all the way back.
Jonathan!
Same mistake again. I need to stop pushing buttons. I'm way too fidgety.
Charlotte.
Jonathan.
Oh, I get it. They actually want me to be good at this game. How dare they?
Charlotte.
Jonathan.
Charlotte.
Jonathan.
Okay, so the idea is that you keep switching to dodge or jump. And the ducking down thing went pretty well, but then I had to jump and I kinda missed my mark there.
Charlotte.
Jonathan.
Charlotte.
Jonathan.
Charlotte.
Jonathan.
Charlotte.
Jonathan.
Okay, let's try this again from the top. Well, that wasn't my intention.
Charlotte.
Jonathan.
Charlotte.
Jonathan.
Charlotte.
Yahoo indeed. Very good.
Jonathan.
That was fun, I like that. That was a good puzzle. If you want to call it that. Okay, and this is how the area connects back to this one. But we can't get through here without whatever power-up we need for that. Another new area? Well, let's just check what else is in this room first before we leap right into something new. A save point, huh? Well, I won't say no to that. And a teleporter too? It's Christmas.
Charlotte.
Jonathan.
Okay, Killer Doll is something that can curse me. We should try to remember that for if we want to do the quest for Eric. Another painting. Okay, so that's a new painting to visit, and here is an area transition. Like down here. Let's go to the new area first and see if we can actually go there. And if not, we'll check out the painting, find a save point, and that'll probably be about it for the stream, because I do need to get some rest soon. I'm an old man after all.
Charlotte.
Bats wielding swords. Razor bat, okay.
You impudent. Jonathan.
Oh, the succubus. It's different from the Lilith, so I wonder if it says different things.
You impudent.
Well, there's no music here, which is a bit ominous. And look at that background. It's impressive, but... So is this just a really long sideways hallway with succubi in it? It looks like it. At least we know how it connects back to the other area. Ah, right. This is exactly what I thought, actually. Will it stay this way? It will. Good. I didn't know he'd actually do that. I always tap the up button to make him move to the music, so I never figured there was actually a noise associated with it.
Charlotte!
Do you have something like that too? What is that, a sassy finger wag?
Not bad, huh?
What? She said something, but...
Well, not bad, huh?
Excuse me? What is this supposed to mean? It means she's adorable. So, is this not an elevator? Well, I might as well go to the save point here, then we'll head back using the teleporter, and then we'll go into the painting, see what it is, see if we can find a save point, and that'll be the stream, I think. Alright. Heading back up there, checking the painting, and then we're probably gonna call it done. It's not quite as long as my usual streams, but I am a bit on the sleepy side.
Jonathan!
Eventually, things will start to fall into a set pattern, and I'll be able to... Forest of Doom? Okay, then. Eventually, things will fall into a set pattern, and then I'll be able to... Holy moly. Well, that was surprising. Things will fall into a set pattern, and then I'll be able to stream more often, I think. And for longer as well. Holy, what is that? It's creepy. Hey Malachi, it's been a while. Now that I know I have a dedicated button, I'm gonna use it every time. That's such an anime protagonist thing to do. Reminds me of in one of the Shovel Knight DLC campaigns where you play as Spectre Knight. You have a dedicated. You can learn a move where you just stand and look edgy. Basically, he looks away from the viewer and stands with his arms crossed. An edgy pose, basically. I love the colors in this area. It's all mossy and sunshine and sundowny here. It's beautiful.
Charlotte!
Sorry, I had to watch the sassy finger wag once more. Oh hey, witch. You got any... What? She does have voice lines, but I couldn't quite... Oh hey, you're here too, the student witch. Hi. RIP, student witch. Passed away after a fatal broom accident. Oh, it's like a nest. Let's destroy it then. There we go. Destroyed. Any honey in here? I guess not. Do you say anything? Okay.
Charlotte!
Level up. Now that I know some enemies respond differently to some characters, I really want to see what they say, but... Oh, did we get cursed? Right. Well, apparently ringing the bell was what needed to happen there. Ooh, a club. That leaves us with 2 more poker cards to find, I guess. I also haven't found a save point in this area yet. So let's try that area to the... like... to the right of here, because for some reason I haven't tried it yet. Nice. Moldy bread, an underdone turnip, I wonder if there would be any benefit to kissing that particular frog. I don't think Charlotte wants to do it though, so...
Jonathan!
This is a pretty big area, honestly. Not much else to look at here, is there? I do like that each painting is structured very differently. Like, I especially like the way the circus one went, but this one is, well, in terms of design, it's not as distinctive, but it's a lot more visually appealing. And a lot easier to navigate. So, that's something. Tristan and Isolde. I'm guessing that's a book for Charlotte to use. The love story of a noble knight.
Charlotte!
Cool.
Jonathan!
Well, there wasn't really much to find here, so let's move on. More of those hilarious student witches. It doesn't look like they actually say anything. What does she say? Something delight. Yeah, I don't think these student witches have any voice clips. Most humanoid characters do, so that's why I checked. Alright, we are to the save point. I'll explore a bit more just because I'm in the mood. I am really enjoying this game. It's a shame I'm always tired in the evenings. So let's just explore a little bit more before we call it done. Those blue crows look surprisingly like a part of the background until they actually attack you. The range on this whip is so good. I don't think I'm ever gonna switch weapons at this point. Well, I might, but... Yeah, this feels a bit more maze-like, honestly. Instead of going in a circle around sort of central area like the circus area was. Is this a classroom? With picnic tables? Yeah, lots of dead ends here. But hey, every part we explore rules out another possible path. There's still a place to the, in that large square room to the bottom right. There's an exit to the right that we haven't yet explored. Nice try, Groot. I really do love the homing whip. It would be completely perfect if it actually honed in on like candles and other things as well. But then again, that could be really frustrating in battles where you're trying to hit the enemies, but then it starts hitting the candles instead. So I can see why they wouldn't do that. There, Charlotte's not cursed. Pretty cool, right? Wait, do they have a unique sprite for when they fall from a height? They do, don't they? Let me... Since I've been respecting this game's artistry for a while now, I think there's a nest here that I need to destroy or else this won't stop. Okay, here we go. So let's see how that sprite looked for her and for Jonathan. I like it. Let me see the Jonathan one.
Jonathan.
Those feathers go through the wall. That's not fair. Only my whip is allowed to do that. Ooh, look at these backgrounds. Oh, worse frames aside, this game does have a lot more stuff going on than Dawn of Sorrow did. HP max up, very nice, and that fills us up completely. I always loved it when that happened. Like, you're exploring, you're losing a lot of health. Things are starting to look a little hairy, and then you find an HP upgrade, and not only is your HP upgraded, you get all of it back as well. And all I can say to that is... maybe I should just do a smug every time I kill an enemy. That won't get annoying at all. I mean, you have a dedicated button for it, right? For a moment there, I thought that gravestone might be a scary one, but... Oh, that's horrific. Moldy corpse. I appreciate the work they put into that animation with the mushrooms coming out, but it's also really gross and horrific. There's an enemy a bit like that in the Darkest Dungeon as well. Always freaked me out. I've always been particularly disturbed by the idea of parasites. Okay, teleporter, very nice. I think no one really likes the idea of parasites, but I'm particularly... I don't know if you'd call it a phobia, but... they make me very uncomfortable. What is that? Together. Huh. Interesting. Corpse weed. Just run into every crow, who cares? Ah, these guys. Man-eating plant. Seems there's plenty left to explore in this area. I kind of don't want to stop now that I'm back into it, but you know how it is. I'll try to aim for about 3 hours, so that gives us like 15 more minutes or so. Oh, there that thing is again. It's well animated and horrifying. Reminds me of a demon from Doom. Ah, right, we can hit it, but it's out of its reach. Ha ha ha. You gotta love it when you can cheese enemies to death. Roast them whip, huh?
Charlotte!
Jonathan!
Charlotte!
Will it stay that way? It will, okay. Otherwise we wouldn't be able to go back this way after all.
Jonathan!
Oh no, frogs. Truly the scariest enemies. When you think of horror, of pure terror, you think of frogs, obviously. Secret? No secrets. I'm disappointed. Ah, interesting. A defensive stationary stance passed down in the Morris family. Amethyst corset. Slimming and shiny. It comes at the cost of many other stats though, so I don't know. A cheerful yet horrifying clown shirt. Okay then. That enemy is still very creepy. I mean, it's basically just a floating eye, so it's not that original, but the level of detail with the wrinkles and such, it's a little bit uncomfortable to look at, especially when you see the mouth. Spooky. Okay, let's briefly... Okay, we're actually in peril. Let's get a potion. Let's briefly go back to the save point and save. I like how it starts to grow and then just goes back into the ground like, never mind. Guess I'm dead. I wonder what all the symbols it leaves behind actually mean. Anyway, saving the game. Okay, now let's try a few of those upper areas. Well, this room might be a bit too crowded. But we'll do something about that. Silver leggings. Good for defense, but not so much for all the other stats. I'll decide if it's worth it later. For now, let's stick with the highest defense. Or rather, with the balance we have right now. There's another path up here, so let's check that out now. Unless we fall down, in which case we'll just kill the man-eating plant first. Man-eating plan? Okay. I hope no one has a man-eating plan right now. Silver plate, huh? So there's a whole silver armor set. Maybe our buddy Wind or Eric has a quest to get all the whole silver set or something. I mean, he wants the nun set, because he's really into that. Still creepy. Still very creepy. Traveler's hat, okay. There's more stuff to explore in this room as well. Okay, that was it. Well, hey, any part explored is a part explored. Also, I don't know why it's not showing up, but someone subscribed, I think. But it didn't. Like, it didn't send a notification. So that's a bit strange. Level up. Oh man, I'm enjoying the button a bit too much. It's quickly becoming the new Nani, though it'll never really be Nani, will it? Amanita Muscaria. Okay, so there's a boss right there. The question is, will I make literally the same mistake I made last time and stop right before a boss and then pick it up next time and take like half an hour to kill it? Well, we'll see. If I can defeat it in a few tries now, it'll be fine, but otherwise I might have to leave it for next time. Not because I think that's a good idea, more because it's necessary. That's creepy. Yeah, not a fan of that. Is he drinking all the water? This is an interesting creature, but... How are we supposed to dodge this? Because he's gonna keep doing this and I can't keep healing from the Oh, that killed me rather quickly, didn't it? Well, hey, that's been the first time in a while since I died, so we're gonna see that as a good sign, probably. Okay, so I'm not sure what to do about this guy yet. Do we have a way to block damage that I'm completely forgetting about? Clear skies could be good if it actually works on the water, but I'm not sure if that counts as a projectile. Maybe that is the best thing to do right now is to use the defensive stance against the water. I don't know if it works, but... This is, like I said, this is an interesting and creepy enemy, though. I like it. Well, it hurts less, but it still hurts. I do like it though. I can take it. Also, the animations on this thing are pretty cool. I'm guessing you need to kill the frog, because... It still hurts a fair bit, though. We'll see how long it can last doing it like that anyway. Because the attack looks completely unavoidable. Is that just me being dumb? Hey! I can't believe it.
I can take it.
One time you forget to use the defensive move and immediately he kills you. Well, this time he's swinging over to the other side immediately, like he did in the first attempt. And he swims right back. What are you doing, buddy? Ow. Hit my head on this fish. He's really changing his tactics a bit, isn't he? Oh no, there it goes. It's finally time for the water thing. I feel like standing far away might be a better tactic against that. Yeah, it is. Well, I haven't quite figured out the ideal way to deal with him, but I can survive for a fairly long time and do a fair bit of damage, so we'll see if there is a recipe for success somewhere in here. Wow, I really, really panicked a bit there. Is he gonna stop that yet? Pushing too many buttons, it seems. Okay. This thing has a lot of health though, doesn't it? Or am I just doing it? Oh, no, there we go. I really burst their bubble. Nice. See, that's how you end a stream. Not by leaving a boss undefeated, but by defeating it. Aha! You know, if I had to summarize that boss, well, it was, I can only really describe it in one word, and that's, it was pretty, you know, just a bit, if you catch my... Okay, now I'm going to end the stream with a sassy finger wag, because that's the way to do it apparently. Since we've heard the ha,
Well,
so
not bad, huh?
not bad at all. So that does it for the stream this time. I want to thank everyone who stopped by. Let me just make a very naughty secret save state. Nobody knows about it. On my legitimate Nintendo DS software. Right, so let me just thank everyone who stopped by. So, thanks to Lily, of course, for stopping by. Thanks to Eobardium, who stopped by for a minute. Thanks to Back to Murder for stopping by again. Been a while, and thanks to Invader Tech for stopping by. Let's see who else. I think that's about it. At least for the people in the chat. But thanks to everyone who watched the stream and everyone who watches on YouTube as well, of course. You are all the very best, and I hope to see you next time. Like I said, I'm still settling into the whole work thing. It's been a month and I'm still settling, I know. But we'll pick this game up again at the very latest next Tuesday, or this Tuesday rather, in a week. But hopefully we'll be able to do a stream a bit earlier. It all depends, we'll see. So stay updated, and thanks again. And now I'm going to send you over to probably Nash. Let me see what he's doing. Playing RimWorld, so I'll send you his way. See you later, everyone!